Hello. Testing. 1, 2. I'm still here. Oh, much to the dismay of whoever the fuck's in my neighborhood, they can't stop bothering me. Like I said on my fake Facebook, it's been like 3 straight days of stupid poisonings and heart attack spells. For someone who claims to be an amazing warlock, this bitch has like the same fucking 5 tricks up her sleeve. It's always heart attack spells, solar plexus spells, skin spells, weight gain spells, confusion spells. What's the other one? Oh, poverty spells. Yeah, that's their favorite, of course. Wouldn't want me to have 1 cent, of my fucking money. But anyways, the point is, it's not about money. It's about what happened to me without the means. Like, and being kept in poverty on purpose is one thing, but like blocking somebody's ability to make money beyond that is just sick. It's really sick. And so it's like, my point is, I came on here to talk about compassion, believe it or not. You know, and people basically, the reason why is because like what's happening to some of these people with all the I'm being honest, like it's black magic, it's death magic, it's like, and even like it just be like wishing death, like I just wish this bitch would die, like that could be considered death magic, okay? But your intentions for me are returning to you, and I keep telling you the more you do it, the worse it gets. But like they're not getting that. They really think that I'm doing something to them. And I'm literally in my house just like sending it back, because I'm psychic and I can tell when they're doing shit. And I'm like, I'm not absorbing that. You get sick all day. You have a fucking heart attack. See how you fucking like it. Like, they don't like it when it's coming back to them. Okay, so stop doing what you're doing. Like, whatever's been sent out is coming back. So if it hasn't hit you yet, you've either been forgiven by the good Lord or it just hasn't hit you yet. Like, I really don't know what to say. But my point is, I'm being made to look like I'm a heartless individual, and that is not true. I don't normally talk about this stuff because I just think it's kind of tacky to like go around and be like, I donated this to this, and but like my whole life has basically been fundraising for charity, and donating things, and mostly donating my time, my energy, like that sort of thing. By the way, when I have a glass, I generally have a pour per day. I'm on the I'm gonna live forever fucking train, not the I'm a fucking drunk train. So, you know, just saying. I have to like literally mince words every 5 seconds with this motherfucker, or something is misinterpreted, or it like my words are twisted, or my videos are skewed, and whatever. First of all, where the fuck are all my YouTube payments? But second of all, stop doing that. I'm tired of it. But yeah, like my whole life has basically been surrounded by compassion. I worked in medical fields where I did compassionate care for people. I was a caregiver briefly. Again, like I said, I worked in research. My patients were very important to me. I took good care of them as best I could to the abilities that I had. But I think it's important to, like I said, I hate even having to say this, but I think it's important to reiterate the fact that when I had nothing, and my income has been like this through my life. I've been good, I've been down, I've been up, whatever. But I've always given. And if it meant I had $40 to my name and someone asked for 20 and they just wanted to borrow 20, as long as you give it back, like by whatever date that I need it back, like here's $20. Like, I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to have a hard time, and I know what it's like to want to rely on other people and to need help. And for somebody to tell someone specifically, wait until I'm in the middle of my reconstructive surgery plan, and then for someone to basically kick me when I'm down, and then to have them tell people don't help her, is pretty fucked up. So I'm not heartless to the point where I'm like, if you come here and ask for help, there's a good chance I'll help you. But you have to have good intentions, and you can't be lying about like what you need something for, or like whatever the fuck. I'm just tired of I'm tired of it. Really, like if you're the kind of person, if I had, right now I have like nothing. If I had $50 and you were like, hey, can I have $20 to go get a vape? I'd be like, sure, dude. The world needs more weed. Look at these motherfuckers without it. Like, are you serious? But it's just one of those things that, like, that is the kind of person that I am, and I've always been like that. And when it got to the point where I had to start asking other people for help, you know, whether or not they helped or not, there were a few people that helped without question, and I'm very grateful to those people. I don't need to name names, but they know who they are. I just feel like asking for compassion because now your shit is coming back to you and you're starting to get karma when, like, the only reason you're asking, if things were still going in your favor, you wouldn't care. You would still be a ruthless piece of shit son of a bitch trying to kill me. Like, I don't care. If you're coming for me, I don't care what happens to you. I don't. I just fucking don't. Because why are you doing that? You know? And like I said before, I'm really tired of people saying that, like, I'm psychotic and all this shit. It's like, no, dude, I'm not. I'm well trained. You know, I'm not like a mercenary or something. I don't have that level training, but I have enough training that if you break into my house, I will blow your head off. It just is what it is. And I won't bat a fucking eye, because why are you breaking into my house? Why are you breaking into my house? Why are you trying to intimidate and scare me and threaten me? Why? So I'm just saying, maybe don't do that, you know? But, like, I just feel like there's a whole lot of people accepting consequences that never had to accept consequences for their fucking behavior. And now that they have to eat shit and admit to, like, some wrongdoing and actually pay penance for that, I'm supposed to care. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I just don't. So anyways, I'm just tired of people calling me heartless. Nobody has come here and used their words. Any communication that I have been, I know that somebody wrote letters to me. I know that my dad stole the letter because he was blah blah in one day about shit, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And he's like, oh, you know, marry a rich guy. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Like, which is interesting because someone fake married me, and this person in their head really thinks that they're my husband. Like, you're fucking deranged, bro. Like, it's a scam. I don't even know who you are, nor do I care. Like, I don't know who fake married me, and I don't give a shit because I'm single. I changed my name again. Like, you know, I'm back to my maiden name, which isn't even my fucking real name anyways, because no one's been gracious enough to even tell me what my real fucking name is, but whatever. That's fine. I'll let the authorities tell me, as they're going to tell me every single other piece of information that you're withholding from me, so it really doesn't fucking matter. I just thought that you would have the decency and the respect to actually do that for me, but I guess I was wrong again. I keep giving these people way more credit than what, you know, their character actually speaks to. I guess I'm trying to be nice about it, right? But yeah, I don't fucking care. I don't care. And, you know, a lot of these people are going to die, and I don't care. I have been asking for the same 3 things over and over again. I want the address to my home so I can fucking move in. It's my home, okay? So I want the fucking deed, I want the address, and I'm moving in. I don't give a fuck who's squatting there. I don't care, okay? I want my house all to myself. If I choose to have guests, that's my prerogative. I want my stolen money. If you can't produce that, I want information leading to bank accounts in my name. There's no reason, actually. They keep telling me there's no reason why this person can't pay me. They just won't. And I don't disagree. And then after that, I want to be left alone as far as, like, the stalking. You know, people want to make light of stalking. Not cool, dude. Like, I'm sorry, did we all forget about Selena and Princess Diana? Like, hello. It's like, you know, whether or not you're being stalked by a fan, a handler, a fucking whatever, paparazzi, it doesn't matter. If you're being stalked, it's not cool. It's putting your safety in jeopardy, and I don't think that's cool at all. So, again, I don't know why somebody's blaming me for their fucked up life choices. It's not my fucking fault you chose to be a weird warlock and you didn't want to get a fucking real job. I care. I fucking care. What? Cheers, by the way. I haven't taken a sip yet, so you know, superstition. But yeah, I don't care. Um, I just am tired of getting a bad rap for wait until, if you haven't heard, because I can't tell. Like, again, I told you my communications on my phone are basically being silenced like I'm in North Korea. I'm not supposed to know any of this stuff, but I'm psychic, so I do know. Um, but, you know, I can't really see what's happening. I just can't. I'm not able to tell. Again, like I said, they're not telling me anything. They're not telling me who's in jail. They're not telling me who passed away. And I'm unable to see it on my phone. So, you know, I keep thinking like something's going to show up in the news, and the word on the street is something has shown up in the news, but I'm not able to see it. If you have my personal number, my business phone, go ahead. I mean, go ahead and send it to me. This phone's not secure anyways. I'm about to just give the whole world my phone number. Like, well, you see when the FBI computers explode when I give everyone my phone number, I will do them a solid and not do that. But what I think is interesting too is like, you know, I just am tired of information being withheld from me. And so I've gotten to the point where if I know you know something, I just started blocking everyone who hasn't told me the truth by now, because there's no excuse for it. You've been around me enough. You've been around me enough times that there's really no excuse for withholding information. And what is ironic about this is the first person who would have told me what was going on, I would have kept them safe. I would not have pressed charges, because I would have had, I mean, maybe the law disagrees with this, you know, but it's like I probably would have just let it slide, depending on what your involvement was. But, you know, again, it's too late for any of that. I really don't know what's going to happen, other than the ultimate outcomes. And it's hard for me to care, because nobody's told me the truth, and they're never going to. It's literally going to come down to when I'm in the courtroom, that's when I'm going to get truth. Or when I meet with my attorney, that's when I'm going to find out truth. And that's fine. So be it. You know, you want to leave this earth with unfinished business, with a guilty conscience, that's on you. I really don't care. You know, it's not up to me, and I don't care. But I am an empathetic person. My goal was to try to unite people and to heal people. Whoever this lecherous fuck is that's attached to me, their goal is just to destroy everything. And I'm tired of people looking at us and being like, you're a married couple. Bitch, it's all fake. It was all staged. I have no knowledge. The only reason I know these things is because of some of the stuff that's happened to me. And some of the readings online have confirmed it. So it's like, you know, you get two darts on the bullseye, and it's like, you know, you can't really deny that. So, yeah. Other than that, like I said, I really don't know what to say. I don't know what these people want from me. You know, if I mind my business, that's a problem. If I'm up in their business, that's a problem. It's like, my existence is a problem. Well, it's a problem. It's a you problem, not me problem. So, you know, whatever. It's going to be really nice to go back to being myself. I can't wait to like wear the clothes I used to wear and like bleach my hair and shit again. Like, it really bothers me that, you know, again, I am pretty chill though. I do wear like just straight up kicking it clothes. Like, if I'm not going somewhere, I like to be comfortable. Like, I'm not going to dress up around my house like I'm fucking Kanye West. Like, who am I impressing? And even if there were people here, I don't feel the need to impress them. This is my home. But like, you know, it will be nice to do that. I find it interesting that someone had the balls to put me in a false conservatorship, but then I had to still provide everything for myself, while this fake husband of mine is out buying prostitutes and cars and treating people to dinners on my fucking dime. On my dime. And I'm not supposed to know about any of it. But I'm a bad person, right? Okay. Okay, sure. Like, I just can't. I really just can't. And I want anyone who had any involvement with putting me in a false conservatorship, because the trickle of events has done some serious damage to me physically that I don't know if it can be repaired or not because of the timeline that has gone by. And that's upsetting to me. And I'm sure they love it. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna rot in jail. So enjoy your 5 minutes of enjoying my pain. Because it's like, you're gonna fucking rot from the inside for the rest of your life. So I don't fucking give a shit. But like, it's bothersome. And if you had anything to do with that, you're just like dead to me. Because you haven't apologized, you haven't given me any truth, and you still have the nerve to look me in the face and smile. So, right back at you, bro. I just mirror that shit. I'm like, sure, you want to play fake? I don't do fake. Right now, the only time I do fake is for my safety. And it is what it is. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I don't like fake at all. So, I'm gonna need the government to hurry up and pony up my fucking shit and stop making some dumbass excuses about negotiating with terrorists, because I'm not a fucking terrorist. You're thinking of my fake husband and whoever these other fucking assholes are. Leave me out of it, okay? It's like, I'm not in the mafia, I'm not a fucking cop, I'm not in the fucking cult, I'm a civilian. And somebody just wrapped me up into all this shit, and it's annoying. So, I want my shit, I'm ready to get the fuck out, and I really don't know what the delays are all about. I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. So, there you go for compassion. You don't want to give me an exchange of information. You don't want to have the decency to be honest with me. Then I have no compassion for you. I don't. I'll go donate my time and energy and whatever resources I have to groups of people that need it. Yeah. So anyways, it's still raining and lame outside. Wouldn't be surprised if like all of Pittsburgh was flooded at this point, but I wouldn't know because I haven't been there for weeks. So I don't know, I just keep seeing little snippets on the news, and it's wet everywhere around here. But it's supposed to be nice after tomorrow, I think. So that's cool. Maybe we'll actually be able to do some fun shit. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just tired of people trying to make me look like I'm boring because I'm a peaceful person. They literally kept me in poverty on purpose so I'd be stuck in a trap house and can't go anywhere. So it makes someone look really fucking boring if you don't even have gas to like drive to the fucking mountains and go on a trail hike or, do the shit that you like to do. That's fine. It is all about appearances, isn't it? So I find this all highly amusing. And yeah. Anyway, so until I get what I want, you won't get anything out of me. You won't get money. You won't get sympathy. You won't get any of my energy. And that's it. That's it. That's all I have to say. I'm just tired of being painted like I'm not a caring individual when I literally spent half of my life caring more about other people than myself. So, sometimes to my detriment. And that was my choice, and that's fine. I'm fine with it. I like helping people. But I'm not going to help greedy assholes who stole from me. No. Just because the wheel is turning and the shoe's on the other foot, I will help you as much as you helped me. And that's how I look at it. It's kind of like when I got married, somebody told me to do this, and honestly, this was a great idea. So if you guys want to pass this idea around, we had jokes between our friends have like a really dark sense of humor, which I appreciate. And we had jokes like that, oops, my alarm's going off. This is it's not really like a joke, but it's a sick sense of humor joke, if you will. Keep a list of how much people give you as monetary gifts when you get married. And there is kind of like a scale. Like the scale says with wedding etiquette, you should at least be paying for what your meal cost at the very least. Um, Maybe a little bit more per guest. And I feel like the only like excuse around that would be like if you did not have the income, okay? And I understand that. I've actually like declined going to some weddings because it's like, yeah, we're getting married in Thailand, and it's like, bitch, you're not paying for airfare, you're not paying for rooms. Like, if you're not subsidizing part of that, then I can't afford to go, which is fine. But I'll still send a gift, and it's like, it's just me, so like I'll look up, how much, approximate, okay? But what's funny is when you see, and this is where the sixth sense of humor gets going, when you see people that and it like when you get married, it's like, your boss is there, your coworkers are there, your boss's boss might be there, so they make more money than you. And if they donate, like, if they give you like a wedding present for two people and it's like $20, and it's the kind of place that's like $200 a plate, or $150 a plate. A good rule of thumb is like $100 per person, roughly, and then you go up or down, based on whatever, details and and how much you care. That's also where the sixth sense of humor comes in. How much do you give a shit about the people's wedding that you're at? Is it like your eighth cousin that you don't even fucking know, or is it your best friend or whatever? So like that. But anyways, what's interesting is to go back then, and then when they get married, this is why you keep the list. When they get married, you give them what they gave you. And I think that's great. And it's been really funny in a couple situations, like when someone gave us like $50 for two people at like a 5-star resort, and they're not broke. Okay, so we are judging. Let's just be real. 3 years later, when your wedding comes up and we give you $50 and you throw a bitch fit about, how stingy we are, and how we should respect the fact that we're at a nice place or whatever the fuck. And it's just like, we'll just remind you, well, we're even Steven. So I hate to be like that. Like I said, I used to be more of I really will give the shirt off my back kind of person, and I still am, depending on the situation. But for some of these people, you'll get as much help as you gave, and that's it. So, and it stops after that. The gravy train is about to stop, because I earned that shit, not you, and is what it is. So, anywho, I guess I have more fucking chores to do. Don't I always? I'm kind of sitting on some of it because it's raining, so it's like, why would I mop the floor? It's fucking raining. I'm just gonna track shit in for another day. It's like, I'll mop tomorrow. But I have a little bit of laundry and some light cleaning, so. I told you guys I'm a clean freak. I find that if you just clean like a couple spots a day, this is for people who get overwhelmed. Like, I am not the kind of person that gets overwhelmed. I just won't let myself get overwhelmed. I pace myself and I do things at like a moderate rate. I'm still very productive. Right now, like I said, I'm on borderline strike. I've been on borderline strike, and my work opportunities for things that I qualify for have been blocked. So until something opens up, it is what it is. I'll just be chilling, doing my house chores. But, I find it interesting that somebody's such a selfish douchebag to the point where they don't want to get a job, that they've blocked, they binded themselves to me, and then they blocked my abilities to get employment so that they don't have to get a job, so that they can just sit around and collect off my ass for the rest of their... Fuck no, bitch. Fuck no. No. Just no. So, again, I'm waiting for my shit. I don't know what the fuck's taking so long. I still haven't been questioned by anyone. No one's given me any information, and I'm annoyed. So, figure it out. Clock's ticking, motherfuckers. Figure it out. It's like, I don't care. There's no skin off my teeth. I'll be here. I'll be here 50 years from now. I'm no saint, but they sure did martyr me, didn't they? Like, fine, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my wine because it's good. And I just don't care. God forbid I have any fun. Anytime I have any fun, some miserable prick comes around and has to stomp all over it. And it's just like, wah, 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 wah. Like, how can you be such a miserable bastard? I don't know. Nor do I care. Just keep that shit away from me. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. Like I said, I don't like making people feel stupid. That is not my intention. I don't like making people feel less than. Also, not my intention. I just feel like I had asked politely so many times, and these people just laughed in my face and like stepped on my windpipe harder. So, you know, touche. That's going to be my attitude going forward towards these people. And really just waiting for them all to fucking go to jail. I don't know what's taking so long. It's a matter of time. So, all right. Everybody have a good day, I guess. Yeah. You know, the Lord's Day and all that. Talk to you later. Bye.